I've convinced Robbie over here to just go ahead and yank this harness out, I guess.
I'm yanking.
And I guess we'll find out, once he gets his harness out and we open it up. Engine harness is out. Robbie's over here going through his harness one wire at a time, checking all his connectors. He found one wire that already had an issue. See a blue wire going to possibly the distributor. At one point in history, when we first put this together, we had the same symptoms going on as what we're having right now, and it ended up being two loose pins on one of the main harness connectors back here that has the two main engine grounds and also all our wiring to the distributor. Two of them look a little funny to me, so I kind of want to dig deeper in here, but the intake's in the way to get a good clear shot down here into the plug area. So I'll get the intake out before I can give you guys a clear shot of what's going on in there. So here's our plug in question. Where in the past, these top two black wires, which are our lead grounds for the engine, they wouldn't stay locked into our harness. So Robbie super glued those things in. Upon looking at those ones, the top three, those are where they need to be. We're just going to keep inspecting all these pins. So the bottom row right there, all three of those look okay. The row right above them, you can kind of see here on the camera, the one on the far right, on the bottom row, right above the bottom three. That pin looks a little bit funny, but we've got super glue all over these pins, and I'm unable to mess with the positions of these things. I might have to run through the yard, see if we have another one of these plugs. And we'll get a whole new plug wired up over here while Robbie's finishing up getting all his engine harness back together. And between those two things, I'm pretty sure that's where our problem is going to be solved at. So we'll get that new plug put in. Robbie will get that finished. We'll put this all back together. We'll come back. We'll fire up the engine together and see what happens. Alright, so now both of us are done. Robbie went through his whole entire engine harness, and he found a couple of loose connections on a few splices he did in there. I'm not sure what wires those were. He didn't tell me what they were. He just fixed anything that he found wrong with it and has this harness ready to go back into the car. And I worked on getting a whole entire new pigtail wired up into the body harness. Things got all good pins in here, all good wires, nice strong connections, and a little extra length on the wire to ensure that nothing is pulling, additionally pulling, on our harness, causing the issues that we were having with our pins. Now it's just time to get this all back together and test fire up the motor. Alright, so I've got everything all back together. All the vacuum lines, fuel lines, the whole harness is all back in. Now it's just time to cross our fingers, test fire this thing up, and hope that our problem was inside that wire harness and that I'm not going to be angry for the rest of the night, right? Well, I really don't know what the issue is going on with this thing, and I've been at it all day long, so I think I'm ready to throw in the towel on this thing for a minute, and try to figure out, some more things that possibly could be. So I'm just going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys all for watching my videos. Thank you guys all for subscribing to my channel and being a part of the team here at Woodstocks. Please help this channel grow. If you're not a new subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Share these videos. Comment below. The whole 9 yards. Scratch my head on this for a minute, and we'll come back on another video on another day. Peace out, guys.